What are the reasons for someone who is the winner of the DV lottery to be denied the visa during the visa interview? You have won the DV lottery. You have processed everything. You have reached the stage to be given what we call the second notification letter to go to the visa interview. You have done the medical, everything is okay. You go to the visa interview, then you are going to be denied the visa. Why one person gets denied? Why someone who is the winner doesn't get the visa despite being the winner? There are so many reasons which make a winner be denied the visa. These are the following reasons. Reason number one, the person made a lie in filling the original application form. When you are asked children, the question is number of children. The children we mean has to be biological or stepchildren or legally adopted children who are under the age of 21 and unmarried. For you, you put a child of your brother who is not your child. Or you put a child, you think that you have adopted a child, but you didn't do by the legal way. Just because someone's relative died and you have been living with that child since maybe the age of 1, doesn't make you as a parent. You are just someone helping. So for that particular case, putting a child who is not your child or lying that you don't have a child while you have children will lead you to be denied the visa. That's reason number one. Reason number two, there are some people, without knowing, they think that the DV lottery is giving priority to people who are married. So boyfriend and girlfriend, they say they are married. Putting someone in the DV lottery as your spouse while you are is not your spouse, putting a wrong person or lying your status, marital status, if you get caught, you will be denied the visa. Those are instruction number 14 and instruction number 15 of the DV lottery applications. Reason number 3. In the application of the DV lottery, you don't have correct education required. So you are depending on the work experience. The work experience which is required is 2 years of qualifying work experience out of 5 years, or in the period of 5 years. You need to have 2 years of qualifying. The key word is qualifying, meaning not every work experience will qualify. The work experience must meet the Department of Labor Special Vocational Range, SVP, of 6 and above. So if you have a work experience which is below that range, you will be denied the visa. So that is another way people not meeting that particular requirement. Another reason, the mistake in the country of eligibility. I've seen this type of cases, and even today I got an email. Someone by mistake put a different country of eligibility. There is someone from Uganda who lives in Qatar, is working in Qatar. By mistake, instead of putting the country of eligibility in Uganda, the country of birth is Uganda. The question was, which country are you born? Were you born in Uganda? Are you claiming the eligibility by the country of birth? The person who didn't know, then they put no and they put the country where they live as Qatar. So that means the person will be denied is the winner. Another person made a mistake on putting the country when you are selecting the country. So instead, for instance, like Kenya, and you put whatever the country below, Korea, whatever country it is, by mistake you scroll down the menu, then it looks like you are a citizen or you are born in another country. So that means putting a country of eligibility which is not yours is automatically denial of the visa despite being the winner of the DV lottery. Criminal record. That's why they need police clearance. Police clearance will be able to determine whether to be denied or not to be denied the visa. Again, even if it's not a typical criminal record, in the DV lottery or in any visa you are supposed to fill at the US Embassy, you will be required to put the list of all social media you have in the past 5 years, or the phone number you have used in the past 5 years. The US government will be going to look into your social media. Let's say by mistake you have been a very big supporter of Osama bin Laden. Obviously, it will might bring a problem. You have liked and commented in support of ISIS. They know you are affiliated with, or you have bad intention to the US government or to the US as a country. So what you comment on social media, what you like on social media, might come to bite you in big way in this type of situation. Another thing is a medical. In most cases, they're not going to check HIV, they're not going to check hepatitis B, they're not going to look into that. But if you are addicted with a drug to the higher level, you will not be given the visa. If you have a certain type of mental health is not a problem, but the mental health which has been proven that it has caused, or you have proven like you have done a mass shooting, you have taken a knife, going to stab some people maybe at the school, those type of behavior will lead to you be denied because they see you are a threat. If you go to America, you might cause a very big problem to life of people in America. During the passport requirement, if you lied or you put a wrong passport number, was a reason for that. But now there is that big controversy and there is a lawsuit that the passport is no longer required. People won the case and the US government hasn't filed the appeal yet, so that will not be a reason for you to be denied the visa. They are not going to look about the photo used on that particular case. They are looking, now you are the winner, they are looking into those are some of the things which will be able to cause you, for you being the winner and be denied the visa. And for that reason, that's why they are going to select so many people as winners as a backup, because they know majority of people will not be able to meet those requirements and might not be able to be given the visas.